You think college is relevant? I don't know if relevant is the word I'll use, but I think college. There's a lot of good things about college that you can improve on, learn, advance. I think there's a lot of things about college that's stupid, that doesn't make sense, that you have to be there that long or pay that much. It's still a business at the end of the day. Colleges are businesses. There's a lot of colleges that have more clout and more reputation, but provide the same amount of education as a lot of other colleges, I personally think. But I don't really know. I don't know, like, I don't know everything. That's just my opinion. I think people, surprisingly, and like including myself, thought college, depending on which one you go to, means better education. But what, you can get a lot of really good education in a lot of different places. Doesn't mean it's a waste. It's just expensive. It's almost like joining a club that you pay to be in. Especially for like the really famous colleges, Ivy League schools. It's like a club, being a part of like a sorority or a fraternity. You know, that's why a lot of those people have alumni programs where they help each other out. It's like being in a frat. It's like, oh my God, I paid all this money. You paid all this money. You had to go through this. I had to go through this. And they help each other out. And that's the real value behind it. Paying for like expensive colleges and stuff. It depends on the country, really. Some countries value going to college. Our country values going to college. In fact, I think it's overvalued, if anything. Which is something that you wouldn't realize, but I always thought it was a must. Like you had to do it to achieve success. Come to find out, you don't. I do think for a lot of people they do, though. That's just the way our system's built. My engineering degree probably could have been shortened to 3 years, but there's no way I would have been able to be an engineer without college. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think there's still tons of benefits, right? Even just like dorming for me, living on your own, living with someone else that you don't know. There's a lot of benefits to being in college. There's a lot of bullshit I think that you have to do in college as well, right? But it just comes with it. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not saying college is useless. I think it's still a great thing. I think it's crazy that you have to pay 50 grand some places for a semester. But again, it's like being a part of it's like being a part of a country club, right? Like you just get to hang out with other rich people or people that, you know, you reach a certain status. You need certain grades to get there. It's just it's a group. I don't think it's necessarily bad. Those kinds of things are always going to exist, guys. Being in a higher level, higher power group. People who control more of the world and the society we live in. That's always going to exist.